Martina with the Oil Yoga Tribe, and I am here today to share with you the first day of our free 5-day challenge. And we're going to be going over 5 different essential oils. I am a Young Living distributor, so the oils that I will be using throughout this challenge are Young Living essential oils. So please reach out to me if you need to be hooked up with that. They stand for really good quality seed to seal essential oils that I trust using in my yoga practices and in my everyday life. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. So these practices are going to be very short, just to kind of brief introduction to yoga and oils. So I've been teaching aromatherapy yoga for 2 years now, with my my yoga business. So the first oil that we're going to go over today is lemon essential oil with our practice. So lemon's very energizing, uplifting, creates like a very bright and happy mood, energizing, all those kind of awesome things. So this is a great practice to start your day with. Only takes 5 to 10 minutes, so it's a very nice quick practice just to get your body moving, get your energy going in a positive way. It's awesome. So we're going to get started. So if you do have your lemon essential oil, we will just take a couple drops, apply it to the palms, and then once we have that, we're going to take our oil, going to rub our hands together, and then we're going to start our practice. So I'm going to go to my mat, and I hope you have your mat as well, and then we'll get started. So with our lemon essential oil, we're going to begin in a standing mountain pose, Tadasana this morning. So feet hip distance apart, and then we'll just bring the hands, since we had just applied our oil, kind of building some energy with our hands. And then we're just going to allow the hands to be cupped in front of our nose and just take 3 nice deep breaths. And you can allow your eyes to close here. And once we've taken those nice 3 deep breaths, we can drop our arms down, bringing them to our sides. And then keeping the eyes closed, we're just going to notice a couple things about our bodies. And so we're going to roll the shoulders back and then push the shoulders away from the ears. And continuing with that yogi breath, breathing in and out nice and deep. So the 3 areas that we tend to hold tension is in our shoulders, our jaw, and our tongue. So just bringing some awareness to your shoulders, your jaw, unclenching the jaw. And then noticing if the tongue is on the roof of the mouth or if it's just lying in the mouth, relaxed. So try and rest the tongue just on the bottom of the teeth, pushing the tongue against the bottom of the teeth. And then continuing with our practice this morning, we're just going to set an intention or dedication to our practice today. Whether you have an intention of being here for yourself, for your own self-care, taking care of your body, or maybe you have a dedication to someone or something, maybe even thinking of an affirmation, something to set an intention for your day, some suggestions like I am enough, I am valued, I am worthy. Any I am statements that can just bring you positivity throughout your day. And so from Tadasana, we're just on our next inhale, we're going to reach our arms up and out to the sides. So just paying attention, make sure both shoulders are in alignment. And then we're just going to start our practice by doing some open side to sides with our arms. So going one direction, Coming back to center, keeping the feet firm, centered into your mat. Coming to the other side, back. So make this more of a flowing movement from side to side, providing us with a nice gentle twist to energize us with our lemon oil this morning. And doing it one more time. And back to center, arms can come down to your side. Awesome. So our next pose we're going to go into is a forward fold. So for our forward fold, we're going to bring our hands back to our cupping in front of our nose, taking one nice deep breath in and out. And then we're going to bend the knees, brushing the fingertips down, reaching up towards the ceiling, pushing the arms away, hinging at the hips, coming down to your forward fold. Just allowing yourself to hang here for a couple moments, just taking some nice deep inhales and exhales. And to energize a little bit more here, we can leave the hands hanging and we can just rock from side to side. Coming back to center. And then we're going to bend our knees, brushing the fingertips on the mat, lifting up and overhead, bringing the palms together at the top, lowering down to the heart. And then we're going to go into a little bit more movement. So we're going to take ourselves to the front of our mats. So once you're at your front of your mats, we're going to bend the knees down, inhale, exhale, bringing the arms up towards the sky. Pushing the arms away, hinging at the hips, coming down into our forward fold. And then we're going to bend at the knees, bringing the hands down to the mat, bringing steps back with both feet, coming into our downward facing dog. And here we can bend and extend each leg, walking our dog, extending those hamstrings. And then just find some stillness in your down dog for a moment. And then we're going to bend the knees, coming down into our table. And so from our table here, we're just going to have a nice neutral spine, keeping the fingertips nice and wide. That's going to protect our wrists. We have a visitor here. And so now what we're going to go into is our cat-cows. So on our next inhale, we're going to arch the back, bringing the head between the arms. Inhaling, pushing the belly down, taking the gaze up. Exhaling, arching the back, bringing the head between the arms. Inhaling, dropping the belly down, bringing the head up. So doing this with a couple more breaths with your own breath. So whether that be faster or slower. Just continuing with our cat and our cows for 3 more rounds. And then after that, we'll come back to our neutral spine. And from here, we're going to go into extended table. So for our extended table, we're going to take the left foot out behind you, straightening that leg, bringing the right arm up and out in front. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Exhaling, bringing the hand and the knee down. And we'll go to the other side, so taking the right leg out, bringing the left arm out in front. Taking 2 more nice deep breaths here. Bringing the hand and the knee back down. Good. So from here we're going to go into child's pose. So if you need to, you can take the knees apart and then sink back onto the backs of the legs. And then we're going to extend the arms out in front, bringing the forehead down towards the mat. And just taking a couple breaths here. And we'll come back onto all fours. We're going to grab our lavender again and then just come to either a comfortable seat or an easy seat, whatever feels good for you. We're going to apply 1 or 2 drops more of our lemon to kind of energize the rest of our day. Rubbing the hands together, maybe putting the oils on the back of the neck, maybe across the temples. Just a safety tip with our lemon essential oil, it is an oil that is sun sensitive. So if you are wearing this oil and going out in the sun, there is a good chance it's going to have your skin more sensitive to the sun. So if you are going out in the sun, not a good idea to be putting this oil on before you go outside. All right, so we're just going to settle into the end of our session today. And so placing your hands, if you're in a comfortable seat in a cross-legged position, you can stay there. If you're on your knees, just allowing yourself to either bring your palms up to receive energy or palms down to contain your energy. And we're just going to allow our eyes to close. And so coming to the end of our session today, we're just going to reflect on how our body's feeling, having thoughts of positive energy, having intentions of doing what's important to us, doing the steps that we need to take to find our purpose. And then also taking some time to be grateful. Grateful for the bodies that we have, allowing us to move. Being grateful for our families, our friends, our workplace, whatever you can think of that's going to bring you to be grateful. And so I want to take this time to allow each of you to, or let each of you know how grateful I am to be able to share my practice with you today. That each of you are kind, beautiful, imperfectly perfect just the way you are. And so on our next inhale, we're going to bring the arms to our heart center, allowing the hands to join. Taking 1 more nice deep inhale and exhale, setting up our energy for the day. Inhaling that lemon essential oil. And then we can slowly allow our gaze to come down to our fingertips, allowing our eyes to open. And then we'll seal in our practice with a namaste. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of our Oil Yoga Challenge with Oil Yoga Tribe. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.